to all living things that cry out for peace.
Well, hello Dragon Ball Super fans, it's Samkan here. I am back, as you guys can see by the title of this video, and boy oh boy, today we have some massive news. It pertains to episode 123. Yes, you heard me right, folks. We are going into 2018 with this piece of information right here, and we get to discover firsthand what is going to be happening as we enter the final stages of the Tournament of Power. Undoubtedly one of the greatest arcs of Super by far. So much fighting packed into just one arc. It's total insanity, and it is about to hit its maximum. We're about to see some of the greatest moments in Veil, and I believe this episode is hinting at a potential rematch between Goku and Jiren. I'm gonna get into this, you guys, but before doing so, a massive spoiler alert warning, you guys. I can't possibly stress out enough, this video will contain major spoilers right here, guys. If you are avoiding them, please, as always, be somewhat cautious. I can't possibly contain my excitement for this. This is just too good to be true in a way, because as somebody that covers Dragon Ball news, I also wanted to thank a subscriber for bringing this up to my attention. Also, Geekdom for sharing this in his channel. So we're gonna get into this. We only have the episode title, and off of that we are going to speculate and assume as to what could potentially unfold in that episode. I do believe we are in for a heck of a ride in this episode, and if you guys have seen the spoilers, you do know that in episode 122, and again, this video will have a lot of spoilers, so you guys need to be on the lookout for those. If you are avoiding them, as always, be somewhat cautious, but you know my stance. I always do encourage you guys to listen to what I have to say. But yeah, episode 122, I just made a video about it and released it like yesterday. I couldn't have possibly imagined that we would get more information when it comes to the future of Dragon Ball Super. And it's so funny because a subscriber was like, you know, Sam, after episode like 123 and beyond, we're about to see some of the craziest moments in Veil, some of the most insane fights, some really significant power boosts. So we're getting just that, which is extremely ironic, one would say. So, episode 122, if you guys have seen my previous video, you do know that Vegeta is going to challenge Jiren in that episode. Frankly, we don't know. I mean, it hasn't really been specified it is Jiren, but, you know, one can only assume they are implying it's him, because Vegeta facing the strongest, it can't be anybody but Jiren. Now, my argument in that video was that how can Vegeta challenge him if he's in a Super Saiyan Blue-like form? So, my ultimate theory for Vegeta in that episode is that there is a chance for him to ascend. And now that this video, or more so spoiler, is out, there's nothing stopping me from believing that episode 123 could either be referring to Goku or Vegeta. But enough about that, let's get into the episode title, and then I'm going to continue talking about my speculation when it comes to these spoilers. Now brace yourselves, guys, because this is one heck of an episode title. Now, Terez on Twitter says that, you know, Herms might translate this differently, but the general meaning is going to be exactly the same, and I just wanted to give you guys the bigger picture right now, because this is just as fresh as it can get. This has just been released. It's been like a couple of hours this has been up. So let's get into it. It says here, full body, full spirit, full power released. Holy cow, I think your guess is as good as mine. I anticipate in episode 123 that we will finally see what everybody has been meaning to, and that is the mastered version of Ultra Instinct. That's my strongest bet for episode 123. Now the thing is, here's the question. Is Vegeta going to unleash Ultra Instinct? And if so, is he the one that in episode 123 is going to attain the mastered version of Ultra Instinct? That is question number one. Then question number two is the more obvious version. We have seen Goku in all of the promotional material without a shirt of it. It was completely torn off. and he had a different aura. So my ultimate guess is that there is a really strong chance as well for Goku to reawaken the Ultra Instinct power, and this time to get it right, have the mastered version, and I guess emitting this orange, slash reddish aura that we see him, emit when he's in that form. On all the promotional material, you guys know the one that I'm talking about. It's been everywhere. There's no way you've missed it. So this could be for either one of those. It could either be Goku facing off Jiren once again, but this time with the full power released. And this has to be what they're trying to imply here. This is a pretty vague episode title, so you can assume many things. But the two most notorious one that I can think of at the top of my head is that either Vegeta gets the mastered version of Ultra Instinct in episode 122, he starts to get the hang of it, and in episode 123, he has like the entire power, I suppose, in his hands. Or it could be that Goku finally finds a way to master the offensive side of Ultra Instinct as well, and now there's a perfect balance between Goku being able to defend, but also attack without having to think. It is insane from which way you slice it. But man, oh man, I can't possibly tell you guys just how much excited I am for this specific piece of information. This is certainly driving the excitement home. I can't possibly wait for episodes 122 and beyond. Like I mentioned in my yesterday's video, as much as I'm excited to see episodes 120 and 121, those next few episodes that, follow from episode 122 and beyond, I believe we're going to present elements of Dragon Ball that potentially have never before been introduced in the actual anime. And I'm talking about, going one step further when it comes to presenting insane fight scenes. So I believe we will witness this firsthand, but episode 123 is a really damn promising episode title, and I can't possibly wait for a synopsis for that specific episode. So you heard it here, folks. Full power released. In episode 123, there's gonna be no holding back anymore. We are going to see the Ultra Instinct power in its entirety in that episode. Let's see if it's going to be sufficient when it comes to bringing Jiren down. This is the test episode right there. We will have to see if it's enough. If it isn't, then I can only assume that they're going to have to resort to fusion. That is my ultimate wish for this arc. I can't wait to see something like this. Number episodes wise, I do believe that there's still space for fusion to arise. Hopefully we get to see that, because this is gonna go up until March, and this is only January that possibly either Goku or Vegeta will have the mastered version of Ultra Instinct and get to the release their full power at once, and get to I guess exert, I suppose, the full extent of this power. At long last, we might see this form in its entirety. I'm really excited to see if it's gonna happen, but if this doesn't work, I don't believe there's any other option other than fusing if Universe 7 is really serious about winning this. So that's my ultimate guess when it comes to this. I can't possibly wait to see what you guys have to say about this. This is just, the shit has hit the fan. That's the best way to put it. And with this one, I think people are going to not be able to sleep for a while, because this is too much to digest. Look at this episode title, man. Full body, full spirit, full power released. It does not get any better than this. I'd like to fast forward to episode 122 now. Like, I really want for 2017 to go away sooner, so that we can go into 2018, because there's a lot of awesomeness awaiting for Dragon Ball Super, and I want to be a part of it as soon as possible. But that's enough about me yammering here. Let me guys know about your own thoughts when it comes to this episode. What do you believe is going to happen that is going to I guess, really hit things up a notch. Let me know your thoughts about this, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and hit the video up with a like. You guys share the information around so all of Dragon Ball fans can get to discover this one. This is pretty amazing, so hopefully you guys can get to share this. I do believe that a mastered Ultra Instinct Goku or Vegeta would certainly present more of a challenge. I don't know if it is enough still, though, to defeat the likes of Jiren the Grey. I guess that we'll have to wait and see, and we're gonna discover this in episode 123. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, share the video, subscribe for more awesome daily content. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Sam Khan signing off here. Ciao, adios, goodbye.